Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before I get started with the reading, I just want to of course take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you guys so very much. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments. Thank you for all of just the positive energy that you guys throw my way every single day. Also, thank you for everybody. Thank you to everybody who reached out to me to wish my family member well. Just thank you guys for all of your well wishes. If you are interested in a private reading, I do have linked below in the description bar my website. So if you are interested in a private reading, just head over to my website. You can read more about how I do my private readings on my website. Also, I have recently changed around my schedule just a little bit where I have more time to dedicate to my private readings. So if you're interested in a private reading, definitely head over to my website. If you are interested in receiving a daily oracle guidance message, I do actually draw and upload every single day to my Instagram page and now also my Facebook, a daily oracle guidance card with a daily oracle guidance message. So, you know, in between my weekly forecast, if you're looking for just some additional guidance, definitely head over to Instagram or Facebook and follow me because you will receive that daily oracle guidance. Okay, so I just want to say thank you guys again so very much. I appreciate all of you so very much. You guys truly mean the world to me, and I love you guys. You guys are amazing. So I wish you guys a great week. Be sure to not only watch your sun sign, but your moon sign and your rising sign as well. Okay, stay tuned for the reading. Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of April 25th through May 1st. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. All right, Taurus, let's get started. Okay, so at the bottom of the deck, Taurus, I do have the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands is a very hasty, fast-paced, sudden energy. So for some of you, you could be traveling. You might just be experiencing this sudden, hasty energy where things are happening quickly within your life. But also, the Knight of Wands can show up when you are perhaps maybe moving to a new home or traveling. Let's see, the overall energy that I have for you, Taurus, for this week is the Devil. Now, the Devil can represent several different things. This can be you severing ties from maybe a situation or a relationship, something, you know, within your life that is just no longer serving you. This can represent you feeling bound, feeling tied to, or feeling trapped within a situation, but this could be the week that maybe you're cutting those ties. You know, you're eliminating something that just is no longer serving you. For some of you, this could be, you know, a negative mindset. For some of you, this could be you leaving quickly, charging away from maybe an unhealthy relationship or an unhealthy situation. This can also represent addictions, things of that nature. So you might be leaving behind perhaps a behavior that was just, you know, maybe unhealthy or just not serving you. Now, I did draw a clarification card and I did pull the World. So the World is showing me that, Taurus, you've successfully completed a chapter or a cycle within your life. And, you know, with that, you are now starting a new chapter, a new cycle within your life. The World represents rebirth. And I feel that this is a very blessed energy. The energy of the World is very blessed. It's a very positive energy. So, you know, for those Taurians who have maybe severed ties, and we also do have the Ace of Swords here. So if you are a Taurus who has severed ties with maybe a behavior, negative mindset, a situation, a relationship, whatever it may be, just know that you have completed with doing that. You've completed a cycle within your life, and typically this is a very long cycle, and now you're actually moving on to a new cycle or a new chapter within your life. So this is very positive, Taurus. Now, with the Knight of Wands here and the World, the Devil for me can also represent something materialistic. Something in the material world, in the physical realm. It can represent money, it can also represent a home. So with the Knight of Wands here in the World, there might be some Taurians that, you know, maybe you're moving to a new home, or maybe you've been trying to move to a new home, because I do have the Hanged Man here. And the Hanged Man can represent that period of suspense or that stagnant energy. And then I also do have the Two of Pentacles here. So this can represent, for some Taurians, perhaps you waiting on a decision to be able to move to a new home, or to be able to travel in some way with this energy. The Two of Pentacles can absolutely represent a decision, but it also can represent you balancing, or perhaps even juggling maybe one area of your life with another. Let's see here. What I am getting is some Taurians, and this is going to be, you know, a lesser amount of Taurians, you might have been doing the same thing over and over again with this energy, and you might have felt stagnant. You might have felt as though, you know, things were not progressing. You're just simply doing the same thing over and over again. And with that, you know, you've maybe severed ties with that routine or that pattern of doing the same thing over and over again. And you're just, you know, cutting to the truth of the matter. You're victorious perhaps with just, you know, stopping that pattern of you know, repeating the same thing over and over again. The Ace of Swords, it is a card of victory. This is you being victorious after, you know, going down a very long path, you know, dealing with many challenges or obstacles. The Ace of Swords can also represent you cutting ties with someone or something that's, you know, no longer serving you. And this is you cutting to the truth of the matter, cutting through the BS. This is blunt, sharp, clear communication as well. So very positive card. The Ace of Swords can also be that spark, that inspiration that just occurs to you. You could have simply just some brilliant idea. And maybe for some of you it was because you were maybe in this period of suspense. But normally, you know, we experience this energy because we need to take a step back. We need to look at the larger picture as a whole because there's something we're missing. We need that fresh perspective, or we need to gain that enlightenment. So for some of you, you might have been in this energy, but you've gained that enlightenment, and perhaps this spark of inspiration is actually coming. It's stemming from that. I feel like this could definitely be connected. But definitely many Taurians, you're coming through successful. This is amazing. So, you know, cutting to the truth of the matter, maybe, you know, having some very blunt, sharp, clear communication this week, either, you know, you receiving that decision or that clear communication, or maybe you're giving a decision and you're communicating very clearly with someone. You have the Ace of Swords coupled with the Six of Wands. So these are two victory cards. This is a very successful energy. This is you feeling really good, feeling successful, feeling proud of yourself, feeling very confident. This is also an energy where you could be even getting some sort of acknowledgement, some sort of praise. You know, maybe this is within the career, maybe this is just, you know, in your personal life somewhere where coworkers or friends or family, people are praising you. So this is some amazing energy, honestly. You're cutting through the BS, or you're cutting to the truth. You're definitely, you know, for those Taurians, you might have been experiencing some sort of situation where things were just going around and around and around, and now you're cutting through that. You're reaching a solution here, and this is great. I also have the Page of Cups, which can be exciting, very positive news coming through. Now, I do have the Page of Cups sitting with Judgment, so this is pretty significant. Now, Judgment can be some sort of maybe something legal. This could be some legal news coming to you, or a legal decision for some of you coming to you, because Judgment can represent that judgment call or that decision. But judgment is also you rising up from a difficult situation, you rising up from the ashes, being given a second chance. Judgment represents rebirth. So you have two cards here that, you know, these are huge major arcana energies where, you know, you are, for many of you, perhaps, you know, this is new beginnings, but maybe for some of you, this is definitely you rising up from, you know, some challenging energy or from a difficult time in your life. What's interesting is underneath judgment, I have the Five of Wands, which the Five of Wands, this can be, you know, anything from petty energies, petty arguments to competition around you. But fives very much represent for me that challenging energy. Fives represent change, but change is not always the easiest. So this can be, you know, those challenging energies that I feel like for many Tauruses, this is you rising up from this challenging energy. You're rising up from this difficult situation or difficult energy. And what's really good, I actually really like to see this, is I have death here. I have death sitting on the side of this Five of Wands. So if you're a Taurus who's been experiencing maybe just some conflicts, some challenges, maybe butting heads with another person or a group of people. This could be within career, this could be with coworkers, this could be with family, this could be with anybody, honestly, a spouse, this could be with anybody. I feel like for a large majority of you, this is ending. I have death staring directly over here at this, you know, this is, I feel like you staring over here at this challenging energy, and because it's coming to an end. Death represents, you know, endings and new beginnings. So this could be definitely news coming through, you know, news coming through that is really positive. Something in your life, something from the past is no more. Something is now final. Death is an energy that comes through and it finalizes something. So something is ending, but with that, it's creating that space within our lives for new beginnings to come through and new beginnings to come in. So this is actually very positive. Sometimes, you know, this energy is very much needed. I actually quite, you know, enjoy this energy. Yeah, I feel like for many Taurians, this is probably an energy that you needed because you were dealing with this Five of Wands, which is this challenging energy. And I feel like for some of you, you might have been going back and forth or dealing with a situation where maybe the same thing was happening over and over again, or you were just simply waiting. You were dealing with this Hanged Man energy, which is that stagnant energy. It feels blocked. It feels like things are not progressing. But, you know, with death here, death is ending this. This is something becoming final, an ending that is finalizing here, and new beginnings are coming through for you, Taurus. So I think that overall, it's going to be honestly a great week. I think you're going to feel, this is you feeling excited, feeling accomplished, feeling victorious. For some Taurians, if you are in a relationship, this is a very passionate, very passionate energy that's here for you. So if you're coupled, definitely, you know, enjoy that passionate energy that you have. You know, you and your spouse could definitely enjoy that. Yeah, and overall, you know, you have some major arcanas here. So this is a very significant week, I feel, for many Taurians. So let's pull you an additional guidance card for Taurus for this upcoming week. What does Taurus need to know? Some additional guidance for Taurus. Okay, so I have two cards that just flew out. I'm going to take both of them. Oh my goodness, I love this, Taurus. Yay. And I'm a Taurus too, so yay, Taurus. We have Omega, victory. Your desire is coming to fruition. Keep up the good work. This is amazing, Taurus. I love this. So now 3 cards that represent victory. And now we have Yvonne. You have a special bond with animals. Your pets on earth and in heaven are watched over by the angels. Beautiful. So if you've lost a pet recently, or, you know, maybe you lost a pet a while ago, what I'm getting is, especially there might be some Taurians that have been worried about a pet. So definitely know that this is just confirmation coming through that they're okay. They're going to be okay. Everything is okay. You do not need to worry anymore. This is beautiful. And if you have, fur babies here on Earth that are with you right now, just know that you have a very special bond with them. And I feel like that relationship is definitely blessed. You have a lot of beautiful divine energy around you and your animals. So just honestly, this is a beautiful spread. I think it's definitely up there with, one of the best spreads and some of the best energy for all of the signs for this week. So Taurus, just make sure you enjoy it. I wish you a great week. Take care.